Good morning, students. So, in the last class before the holidays, we have done with the reading comprehension of this chapter, that is the curious robot. Okay. So, now we are going to explain the story what the curious robot is. Okay. So, before explaining to that, so let us see the animated video of the curious robot.
Curious Robot by Jim Westergren. In a far distant future, Earth is inhabited by robots and the quantity of the human race is less than 1,000. There are three main classes of robots: construction, transport, and repair robots. This is the story of a special repair robot. He was small, new, yellow, and curious. "I want this car operational in the next half an hour," said the blue transport robot called T-59 to the small yellow repair robot R-62. "As per your request," replied R-62, welding together two metal plates. In this big city, there was a lot of vehicle traffic, and R-62 used to look a bit at the cars that would pass by him. Suddenly, a special fancy car came, escorted by four special blue robots on motorbikes. R-62 looked at it and, with a strong interest, asked T-59, "What is that?" The car stopped in a special way, and the four blue robots gathered at the opening of the vehicle. "This is neither a construction robot, nor a transport robot, or a repair robot, neither a droid nor an android. It is a human," answered the transport robot to the small yellow robot. "Wow, a human! I have never seen one," said R-62. The human stepped out of the vehicle and was surrounded by the four escort robots. He looked a bit small in comparison to the robots. "What a wimp," said R-62 after getting his first impression. "Don't underestimate the humans. They are superior to us robots. They are able to perform any action they want to, even those which robots cannot perform, such as giving orders to robots, destroying them, or constructing new ones. They are even able to harm another human being or organize mass destruction, which they have been doing a lot in history. Also, they do not even have to follow orders if they do not want to," said the transport robot T-59 quietly to the yellow robot beside him. "What a dangerous thing! I can only repair cars," said R-62. "If you try to harm the humans or give orders to them, your circuits will blow up," said T-59. The human started to walk in the direction of the repair sector. "Look how it walks. It is not fully straight like a robot," said R-62. The human called for the robots to fall in, and all the robots formed lines. The Sector IC robot approached the human to answer the routine questions. The human asked for production statistics and got rapid, accurate answers from the IC robot. Then the human asked if there had been any problems of any kind or accidents in the last 10 years, and he only got rapid "No, sir" as answers. Meanwhile, T-59 whispered to R-62, "Actually, humans often have accidents and cannot be repaired when they get broken, and they can make fatal mistakes. Their construction breaks after 100 years and they are only operational half of the day. Their memory banks are of very low capacity and their machinery has no real physical force and also no radio communication. They are also not able to perform routine actions for a number of years and need to learn things which takes years, and thus they are more than 100 times ineffective in their operations than robots." Then suddenly Immediately after the questions from the humans were answered, R62 said loudly, "I have some questions for you, human." The human said, "Yes," a bit annoyed for not getting the mandatory "sir." "Every robot is constructed, programmed, and exists for a specific basic purpose. For which purpose do you exist?" asked R62. Silence followed the only question asked to the human in years. And he then said, "I don't need to answer questions from robots." He then left in his car and went away quickly. "You see, it is stupid. I think you are wrong. They cannot possibly be superior to us robots. I have just proved it being the case. It even confessed itself does not even know why it exists. Dangerous species which cannot be controlled. I think planet Earth would be much safer without them," whispered the curious robot R62 to T59. "Yes, but for which reason would you exist without the humans?" asked T59. Surprised by the question, R62 answered, "To repair cars." "For whom?" asked T59. "For the transport robots to drive them," answered R62 promptly. "For what?" asked T59. "To transport the goods for the buildings," replied R62. "For what?" asked T59. "For other transport robots to deliver to the, humans," replied R62, being surprised on what he had arrived at for an answer. "The robots exist because of the humans, as they created us, and humans control us with their orders. We exist to support the humans so that they can expand, survive, and be more. And that is why they are superior and why we can't perform all the actions like the humans. Now there are less than 1,000 humans on the planet, and they are still contracting as the humans are still destroying themselves for various reasons that robots never could understand. Before the robots were established, there were more humans than there are robots now, more than 20 billion of them," said T59. "But that was much better. Why did they then start to replace themselves with robots?" asked R62. "Because they thought robots were superior to humans and that they did not need so many humans," answered T59. "So stupid. The solution is to take away the robots, or at least make them stop doing the work which humans are supposed to do, so that humans find it necessary to expand in number and don't die out," said R62. "Yes, we actually all know this already, except you. You are a new design. The thing is that it is part of the illegal actions which only the humans are able to do, and the last 1,000 years they haven't done it," said T59. "The humans are real stupid," said R62. "Yes, but we can do nothing about it and have to follow their orders. And now we have to finish repairing this car." "All right, let's continue." After some hours, the curious robot thought that planet Earth would be much better without these dangerous, stupid humans. Perhaps this was in the mind of every existing robot for the last 1,000 years. But to voice something like that would definitely blow up the circuits.